we have here is the second part of the new addition that Sean Hoppert helped me put up. All this is going to be is just massive car barn storage facility. Stop.
This isn't as easy as it looks, is it? Oh, hey, that hit your shit. So why don't you talk about your new section here a little bit and what you plan on doing with it so far?
Well, so far the plan is along the wall here it'll be 3 tracks for car storage. So right now Sean is just doing an overview with his camera of my whole layout, so all of you can see the overall layout on how it's all laid out, and you know, the track arrangements and everything. I guess for me, this layout, while it's not huge by any means and it's not big or, you know, whatever you want to say, you know, this is my first serious attempt at a layout, and I'm very proud of what I have accomplished with this layout, particularly the 4x6 section. I'm very excited to start doing scenery on the new addition and getting the public service building completed. I guess for me, the big kicker that got me into traction was, I know that I said that the North Shoreline, you know, used to go through my hometown of Racine, and my dad has plenty of books on the railroad, and I've ridden on the bike trails that were on the original right-of-way of the North Shoreline, along with the TM ERNL, which is also right-of-way has been converted to bike trails. But I have to say that the biggest thing that drew me into traction modeling was when I was very young. I'm guessing I was probably, I'd say, 7, 8 years old at the max. I might have even been a little bit younger than that, but I remember when I went to Train Fest, which for some of you that don't know, Train Fest is one of the largest train shows in the country. It's held every second weekend of November at the State Fair Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And there is a group there, while they're not a club per se, they're a group of traction modelers with very fine scale traction modules. And I can remember at a very young age walking around Train Fest with my dad and grandparents and seeing that layout. And I can remember seeing an orange and an urban car going across this steel bridge module, which I actually own now. It's not here, but it's stored elsewhere. And I can remember seeing that car going over that bridge and thinking that was the coolest thing, that these models were getting their power from the overhead wires, and just think that was the coolest thing. And for my whole life I've always been fascinated by it, but I never took the real plunge into it until I was in, I believe, the 8th grade, and I was given a 2-foot by 2-foot traction layout, and I started talking to guys more and started building my models, including that Illinois terminal box motor that I showed you guys earlier, and really getting into it. But I have no regrets going into traction modeling, and I absolutely love it. And just as you can see here, you know, I have quite a bit of trackage and a lot of operating potential, but the layout has given me so much joy and pleasure. And this layout is a perfect example of what you can do in a small second bedroom of an apartment, and you can have quite a bit of operation, interesting operation I should add. You know, multiple train operation. You know, I've got a big passenger terminal, I've got 2 freight yards, car barns, you know, some interesting scenes, street running, industrial switching, everything that I wanted to incorporate into a traction layout, and I did. And that's just the beauty of traction modeling. You can get away with the tight curves, as you saw earlier in the public service building, with the less than 15-inch radius curves, which you normally couldn't get away with on a traditional model railroad, but on a traction railroad you can get away with that, no problem, which is a great benefit to modeling traction, and I highly recommend anybody that's interested should take the dive into it and try having a go at it.
So, alright, well thank you very much, Andy, for sharing this with us. Unfortunately, my battery is flashing red, so that means we're at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll definitely be back for more and for some updates. So until next time, take care everyone.